welcome back to another video. I'm so freaking short, oh my gosh. I keep doing this, I feel so weird. Okay, it's fine. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel where I post anything that has to do with music, fashion, editing, and basically anything that has to do with me and the internet. And if that sounds like something that you're into, please do press the subscribe button, like, and share the magic. Now today, I don't know if you noticed, but there's someone to my left, a special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself? Introduce yourself. Okay guys, okay. I don't know why all of a sudden she has stage fright.
Okay. Hi, I'm Wendy's cousin.
Yes, she's my cousin, guys. I don't know why she's nervous all of a sudden. She was, down for this thing. But anyway, as you guys can see, we have food in front of us, which can only mean one thing. I mean, we say it differently. She says Mukbang, I say Mukbang.
It's Mukbang.
I feel like I used to say Mukbang, but then somebody convinced me to say Mukbang. Now I gotta find a potato, tomato. That's what it's about. Yeah, guys, so today we just want to do a Mukbang and a little chit-chat. We're going to be speaking from different perspectives. She just started university this year. I am leaving that place like what's that guy who runs really fast? Like Usain Bolt. Yeah, I'm doing that. Oh yeah, like I actually need to be I need to
female power.
I need to think home. I'm too
female
into
power.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we're gonna be doing that. So let's jump straight into. Let's do it together. The magic. What was that word for? What was that?
Oh, I think.
No, let's begin. Let's jump into the magic. I never actually do that. She probably thinks that's what I do, but it's hard.
Okay. Lollipops, puss, drama, man.
Okay, let me actually have a taste of this chip, because.
So do you wanna speak about varsity? Anything you want me to like?
Yeah. Don't worry about that. I got you. I want you to first. Take your first bite, because you're gonna speak a lot. Guys, how do people do this? This is delicious. By the way, guys, this is homemade.
Yeah.
From scratch.
We both
Yo, we are so tired. Run around whole day trying to get ingredients. But yeah, here we have spur at home. So, Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy girl. Tell us about yourself. Like, who are you? Anything, just to summarize who you are.
So, I'm Wendy, as you know, Wendy's cousin. And I like to do a lot of art, cooking. Art comes in different forms. So, yeah, basically, I'm just everywhere with type of art. Yeah,
by the way, she actually does like art. She's really cool. She's like a proper artist. She does drawings and stuff like that.
Everything.
I tried to motivate her to sell it, but I don't know what she's doing with her life. All she does is just draw and put it out there.
I love my art. I can't let it go.
You need to make chankura. You need to make money out of it.
With what you love.
I mean, you can make it again. Like you
still have the same.
You still have the same hands.
The first painting and the second one. You can't tell me the first Mona Lisa. Hey, you can't tell me when you saw the first Mona Lisa. You can replicate it and it's still the same as the first value.
Why not? What changed? What changed?
Everything.
What? Because you take a picture of it and then you trace it, or you just you trace it. You look and you recreate before you sell it, and then now you have two copies.
Recreation is not easy,
but you can sort of like have something similar. But anyway, I'll convince her, guys. She'll eventually sell her stuff, and I can make money on a very good commission because it was my idea. Anyway. This is also homemade, by the way. Guys, I'm about to dive in. Please do not even take me seriously right now. Because ngilambile. Ek is honger. I don't know if that's proper Afrikaans, but I'm pretty sure it is because I studied Afrikaans. I mean, it would be. Let's just skip that part. Anyway, so have started varsity this year
in Vega.
and how has that been, like the shift from KZN to Western Cape? Like it's literally east side all the way to the west side.
Let me tell you, it's been wild, but it's been worth it.
Yeah. Like what was the first thing that, like, when you were coming and you landed Western Cape in Cape Town, what are your thoughts just running through your mind as you're going through the airport, you're going to your place? What's going on?
Well, I was stressed out about my room, but otherwise, yeah, it's just like this whole new experience and being alone actually, and just trying to like cope. I mean, I cried for an electricity bill, so that's how hectic it got for me because I struggle with people and all of that. So
it's also very like it's pretty cool because a lot of like our experience, not our experience, but like the way, how can I say, okay, you're in first year, right? You're finishing. And you went to Vega, I went to UCT, so you get like two different perspectives.
Of course.
Yeah, because I get to learn how was it for you, because you're not going to get the similar experience. Because for me, when I came, I went straight into Res, and obviously I was privileged enough to be like, when I got to Res, I got like a roommate. And we hit it off, we're friends, and then from then on I was able to make friends because sort of like house calm and the whole university experience or freshers week, whatever, facilitates for you to be able to have people, to be able to have friends, because they do like events and things like they have a whole week. So it kind of like makes it easier for you to socialize with people. Whereas I feel like it would be like a whole lot more challenging for you.
Not really, because like they did have like a fresher type evening vibe, but then it was like you make your own friends. It's either you make them,
but it wasn't done by the Res.
No, like Vega did it itself, but like the Res itself, it's like mixed, so it's like people that work where
that's what I'm saying.
So like of course it will be tough, like getting to know people around the building. But yeah, like I mean,
you didn't find it too challenging?
No, it was okay. It was just,
you know, I'm the lucky one. I know I would have been anxious as heck. Like
I was.
My anxiety would have been at a peak. I would have just, like for me. Like for me, I'm an extrovert. I'm very extroverted. I'm out there, but I'm also an introvert in some sense because what was that for?
Oh, sorry, it's just
okay. Sorry, maybe I'm just getting too defensive. But yeah, like I'm an extroverted introvert, but more extrovert. Because like I feel as if like obviously once I've got into a certain environment and I'm comfortable enough, then I will show myself. But at first I'll come off introverted. And then once I get comfortable, then I can be like, what's good, what's up, let's talk about, Yeah. So for me, I feel as if like I would have had like a lot of like, I don't know, I would have been troubled. Like getting there and just going straight to my room. Like I like being on my own. You know me, I enjoy my time. But I'm starting out fresh. It's more comfortable when you're alone, yeah? When you have your alone time. If you know that if you had the choice, you could still be with other people. But like imagine now you're alone and there's no choice to be with other people also. So it's like now it's not just alone, it's lonely now. Now it's tense. Now it's like
it's too much.
What it do,
too much for your own soul.
So it's like for me, I feel more comfortable. Like I can be able to take my own time if I know that okay, cool. I still have my friends, whatever, if I need them and things like that. But also enjoy my personal space. Do you know what I'm saying?
So I don't know. I'm kind of like the opposite of you because I'm very introverted. So I like being by myself is like priority for me sometimes, not always, but sometimes. Because like being around a lot of people, it's like everything just stops for me. I can't cope anymore because there's a lot going on and there's too many people. And like even in my friend group, I find it hard to speak. Because it's like too much going on and it's hard to voice yourself out, especially like me, because my neighbor can't even hear me when I speak to him face to face. So that's how deep it is. So
what do you mean your neighbor?
My neighbor, like
where you stay?
We'll speak in the kitchen, but he won't hear me because he's by the sink and I'm by the wall. It's that much.
Is that like how you've always been?
Yeah, I feel like it is because my mom has issues with getting me out the house, but
yeah, she's such a homebody, like
house buddy,
chained to the wall body, like it's a lot. But Shem, you try. Shem, I can see it's not like, and in saying that, it's not like she keeps herself to a point where if there's people around, she's gonna be like, who the heck are you? Like she does obviously make effort, but like if she had a choice whether to go out or stay, I feel like she'd choose to stay. Which is a good choice under these circumstances. Because Coco V.
Oh, I've been enjoying it. Trust me.
You probably just like, what are these people complaining about? This is my life.
Yeah, they're like, get out your room. I'm like, what? What is going on?
Like, we're not allowed to go out. Like,
I'm like,
I've been doing this
this is peace for me. Because when I get home from school, I cook, and then I just do whatever I have to do in my room. You know, stay in the room.
So, quick question, random question. What do you think about the WAP video?
It's amazing. I love it. I think the problem is that Cardi B is Cardi B, Megan is Megan. So I feel like people compare Cardi B to Megan. They're like, no, Cardi B should have like hit harder than she did with her verses. But I think that you can't compare them because they have their own type of styles. They have their own type of ways of doing things. So you can't be like, Megan's a whole ass freak. You can't be like, Cardi must be like Megan now, because that's just two different people. That's what makes
that's what people tend to do in general. When there's two powerful women, it's always a thing of one person has to own the throne. It's never a thing of, you know, like why can't we all exist and be all like kings, you know? Why does it have to be like one person who takes the throne?
My point exactly.
So yeah, a lot of times in industry people like to compare women. They make us fight. They pin us against each other, which is whack. Because we all shining. The women in music
just want to be your friends. We don't want to be. We don't have time for that.
The women in music are killing. I was telling her today. From Million,
Malaro,
Nicki, obviously. Come on.
Cash Doll. Everyone.
What's it? The one I was listening to.
Malibu Mix.
Yes. All of them guys, they fire. All these chicks.
All of them.
Every time I hear them, and even that girl who did like that song, Rain. Like British, the drill song. I said, na brain, what my way? I don't even know that song. Come on, dude, you need to know that song. Where's my phone? Oh, hectic. But yeah, that song, Rain, yeah? It's dope. Dude, I love like UK, like London. If I want to.
I have a friend that has a cousin.
I want
that
to
is
move
doing
to London.
drill, and it's
so fire.
The
first time I heard
amazing.
I heard it via Pop Smoke, which is kind of like odd because Pop Smoke is not like obviously from the UK and things like that.
Of course.
But like it was dope. I heard it via Google, who made us and listened to it on her channel when she was starting out, and it was really dope. We all heard it and we went mad. I was like, what is this? And I didn't even know it was from the UK until I was like, no, actually, I want to investigate this sound.
And then Drake joined.
I want to investigate. And here's on your verse.
Yes.
I haven't listened to it. But I think it's really dope. It's a new sound, and I like artists who are able to adapt. Like people like Cashman and Drake and them, right? We can all hate them sometimes. We're like, oh, they're so mediocre and things like that. But this is how they survive in the music industry, dude. Like in the music industry, if you stay the same,
you really do.
We forget you. We like. You need to stay ahead of the time, and that's how come these people.
Offense, like even Brandy dropped an album, like nobody didn't.
Yeah.
I
hear you. Nobody listen. I didn't even know about it. She told me the same.
You see.
Yeah. So like the thing is, you can't be dropping the same. That's not to say that you don't. That's not to say that you like sort of like to lose your essence and who you are and what type of sound you're going for and things like that. It's just you gotta have your trademark, like,
or maybe adapt your trademark to what is going on.
You have that thing that you do, and then try to adapt it and like stay with the times, because the people that used to listen to your music, they grown now. They got like houses and kids, and they ain't got no time to be buying your CDs or streaming your music. And so now you need to now speak to the new kids, the new school they call them, and stay ahead of the time so that we can still bump to you. Me, I can bump to Drake back then when I'm emotional. I can bump Drake when I'm in the
even now, like
I can
down.
Bump, Yeah. So I really salute artists like that. Like when Cardi B also came, dude, she changed stuff because a lot of people were very critical towards her because like, oh yeah, she can't rap. Obviously, cool, fine, yeah. Her stuff gets written by other people. Same as like a lot of artists. That's not to say that you shouldn't discredit their talent and what they are because of that. But that's debatable because it's like now who's a real rapper and
who's not.
The whole idea of rapping was founded on the basis of recorder.
Can you guys please go?
Please go. You're recording. Why are you here?
Like I'm tempted to dip this in. Like I want to know.
Sorry guys. We are distracted.
Can I?
our little cousins.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
In general, if you have cousins.
It's actually nice because the barbecue is
Yes.
sweet.
There's a ghost in the house. I'm going to get my auntie cousin here. Guys, I have a lot of cousins. I have a lot of cousins. But anyway, what was I saying? I was speaking about adapting in the music industry.
And different type of artists.
Well, I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I was speaking about Drake and how he's adaptable. Drake is king for me. Like he's an ultimate artist for me. If I had a record label and then I wanted to sign an artist like a superstar, pop star, Drake Drizzy, Aubrey Graham. Like he is, he's a symbol of just what a star is. Like Rihanna also, I really like with her. Beyonce, obviously. Beyonce, Black is King. My goodness, guys, jeez.
I haven't watched that.
You haven't watched that? Oh my gosh, huh? You will cry.
Maybe
You will feel. You need to watch it. Every black woman needs to watch that. It's a love letter to us. Every black person.
Okay.
I promise you. Like
I will watch it.
I watched it because I was like, like being FOMO, I'm like, these people are actually everyone's talking about. But Beyonce is also very good at storytelling. You can even tell in her videos and things like that. It's very, when she tells a story. So,
What is the gist of it?
Black is King. Like just celebrating blackness and like showing its true beauty, and like shining it in the
What
light
is
of
it
royalty.
like? So what is it based on? Like
I think it's linked to the movie Lion King, isn't it? It was the album.
yeah.
Remember the album that she released, the soundtrack for it. So it was just the soundtrack. So she was doing visuals for all the songs. So it's not necessarily, how can I say, it's not necessarily like a sit down thing where she's talking and she talks about life, the usual documentary. It's more so like it's like a collection of music videos, but she makes them all tie in together like a storybook. It's really dope. I've never seen anything like it from an artist. I could say I've never seen anything like it. She took a different form, and like there's so much South African like people there. Like Somisa's mom is there, and like a lot of it was shot in South Africa. I'm telling you, that's why you feel so in touch with it and so in connection with it, and you feel like she's talking to you because of how she based it so much in Africa. I feel she based everything was just in Africa.
That's lovely though.
It's
something
beautiful.
different.
Yeah, it's different. I promise you. I've never seen anything like it personally. And Beyonce is Amanda. Another thing I wanted to speak to you about. How's dating? How's the dating life?
I'm single, no girl.
You see? She was so ready for that. How long have you been single?
Are you really asking me that? Well, technically, well, single as in not in a situationship single or he.
I didn't say you might. What are you? Even an entanglement. Have you been in an entanglement?
Oh no, I'll never put myself in that. I leave. And I don't spare feelings. Me, I leave. I'll leave with my feelings. I don't have to stay with my feelings.
I hear you.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Basically, it's been, I would say, max 9 months, 10, 12. Yeah,
and how's that been?
It's been, I don't really know because I forget I'm single even. I forget that I don't have a boyfriend.
I like that.
So that's why I never feel single.
Yeah, I don't feel single because it's like,
it's just like
some real good, like, like self-love.
Yeah.
Knowing yourself and like not having to, like, you don't have to exist like with the other. Like you can just be yourself. It doesn't have to be an other existing for you to be there. Obviously, it's like a thing like now in society to have someone, obviously, to like be a boyfriend and you're with somebody and things like that.
Like clingy people.
And sometimes you just gotta, it's okay to be, on your own and like right into that. Especially at this, like our young age, going into our 20s.
Sit busy.
You need to live your life. So don't tie yourself down when you have so much to do, so much to look forward to.
Because I feel like
there's no point. Like sometimes I feel as if like it is important to like if obviously you found something that's special and you guys connect and things like that and you guys share the same, then keep it definitely. But don't like stress yourself make yourself
At
feel as
all.
if you want to like when you're in a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship, don't feel the need as if like you need to stay. You're not married to anyone, darling.
You shouldn't have boyfriend or shadi.
Oh, shadi,
No.
like you can genuinely get up and leave. I know that also sounds very easy to say, but
It's very easy.
what do you mean? It's very easy.
Well, it's easy for me because I don't know. It's just like a max week I'm on for you. After that, I'm busy.
She's a nigga. Wrong was a nigga. You know who you are when you're watching this.
I don't need time.
This is so good, guys.
No, I killed it. Him.
It's actually very big. I think I'm gonna need this.
Try with strawberry, not strawberries, but thing. Chips.
Yeah, guys. What I'm saying is that, like, obviously it's not an easy thing for some people. Obviously, let's just say you've been with this person for quite a while, but you just like not in the same page anymore. It's important for you to realize that you can still, like, if you feel as if like they're holding you back, you can still leave. Like there's so many people out there, and it's important to take that first step. Like, obviously, for me, I always say, like, if you're in a relationship and you're not happy or whatever, if you're having a hard time deciding what to do, take a piece of paper and write down. I know it's very old school, but like, do write down. You're not gonna think of every single thing, but like the things that you can they can come at the top of your mind. All the good things that they've done, the bad things they've done. If the bad outweighs the good, you better think. Do I want to be here or not?
I don't know. I mean, I was in a relationship for 4 years, so
Look at that.
yeah, I don't know.
Was it easy for you to leave?
Yes.
And nigga, that's what you are.
Only because
And nigger.
I feel like only because I was just like, I was so comfortable with the fact that we're nothing anymore that it was so easy to jump out of it and just hop into new shoes, you know? Not new guys or anything, just new shoes, like my own shoes though. So
I like that.
It's just like I feel like,
Dude, like, as
my
women-
brother told me that the less you think about the guy, the less he matters. So I feel like I just keep myself busy with honest things in life, not with boys, not with all of that. That I actually just kind of like
I like how strong you are.
emotionally healed and moved on.
I like how
properly.
strong you are and how grounded you are in that sense. Like, and there's not a lot of like. The thing is, guys are very also.
I
know, to be honest, and like they're unapologetic about
and all.
kind of trash that they are.
It's like for them it's okay.
They are trash.
Not
like,
all of
that's
them.
not all, every single one of them.
I feel like there's good trash and bad trash.
But
Okay.
still trash. Yeah, I know.
And
Like, I'm
there's
saying,
mediocre trash.
I think guys know that they're trash, and like in that, it's the same. How can I say? Like, I feel like guys shouldn't get offended when girls necessarily call them trash, because you need to understand the meaning why we say that. Like, we're not necessarily. It's not like how can I say? It's not like a personal thing against one person. We say men are trash in a sense of what probably this conversation has been had for a long time, but just in case you still don't understand it, it's just that the whole idea of saying Oguti, like the idea of just like male species and what they've done to women in terms of abuse and things like that. It's nothing personal. It's just what you stand for and you guys as you are. You may have grown in a household that taught you values and you were different or whatever, but that doesn't take away from the statistics and all the bad things that like guys have done towards women in terms of gender-based violence, especially here in South Africa. We go through it, like through patriarchy, through rape culture. A lot of things just need to be unlearned, and just like guys realize their position in society.
But you know what? Let me tell you something, because like it's the same thing with parents. You know how black parents are very strict and they expect like some type of way from their kids, or like their kids should be some type of standard or value to them.
Yeah.
So it's like our parents were oppressed, right?
Yeah.
By whatever happened, I don't want to mention. So they were oppressed. So for them, it's normal to be oppressed. So that's why I feel like they oppress like their kids. So it's not like they do it on purpose.
So you're saying it's like
no, it's just
I do feel like we have a choice though. But I'm not saying, like, in me saying that, because obviously other people, it might be circumstances, and sometimes even though you do have a choice, it's kind of the same as not having a choice, because you don't want to go for the one that's going to be detrimental.
Of course.
But at the same time, it's like, cool, we can come up with like a lot of excuses and things like that. Like we can say, okay, this person grew up in an abusive family, abusive environment, and things like that. It still doesn't sort of like make it right for them as an excuse for them to go ahead and hit somebody else's like child. Like we should say you are husband.
But once again,
you're a husband and you grew up in a house. Yeah, I know, but it's a reason. But I don't think it's an excuse.
It's a factor. I'm not saying it's an excuse. It's a factor that contributes to how we
act. Yeah, it's important in understanding why the person is the way that they are.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't like if somebody has hurt somebody or has murdered somebody,
okay, that shouldn't be an excuse.
Yeah, it shouldn't
but it is a factor.
Yeah, definitely.
That is actually contributing to.
It is very important to discuss those things, and for me, I am very. I'll say like if I'm trying to like look at a situation and understand it, like for me it becomes so important for me to understand where is this coming from. Person doesn't just get, unless you obviously mentally challenged and you have a mental condition.
Yeah.
But a lot of things just don't happen for no reason. Everything happens for a reason. That's like my motto in life. Everything has a reason. It comes from something. And but I truly do believe that it is important to understand where it's come from or it's stemming from, so we can like unlearn that and cut that sort of behavior. And so men are trash. It's not necessarily something to say personally you are trash in that sense. It's just to like it's like I guess it's like a blanket statement in a sense, and just so that it can raise awareness for them to stop being trash, because you're trash right now.
I feel like
and like
fighting violence with violence.
It's not necessarily, but I don't think it's violence. It's just words. Literally, they stand
like you say, fight fire with water. What's going on?
Yeah, definitely. No, but the thing is, the guys, the rates are still haven't dropped, mates. Like it's like there's a lot that's happening, and the guys are not doing much. And I feel like it is important for them to also just like kuza each other amongst each other. And
but then ego is
like we as women we can't fight for ourselves, then fight for them, for our men, then fight for our children. We've been fighting. I always say this, like we've been fighting as women, and it's like now we need people to start fighting for us. We go through a lot. There's so many strong black mothers, there's so many strong sisters and things like that. I guess I'm proud to be a woman in that sense, but sometimes I'm not proud when I'm faced with issues such as being scared to take an Uber because I'm scared the freaking driver will kidnap me, rape me. Like it's not. Those are the things that go through our mind. I feel as if we have finished everything. I didn't get to finish. Like I thought I was gonna finish everything, but yes. So cool. This was a lot, and also I'm enjoying this dessert. I think I'm just gonna finish this. But yeah, we've spoken about a lot of things. Thank you so much for coming onto my channel. I appreciate you. You're such an amazing person. I'm so proud of the woman that you've become right now. I don't know if you've ever heard me say that, but I am proud. I look at you and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my cousin. That's my sister.
She treats me like a child.
Oh my gosh, whatever. Do you see how grown she is, guys? You don't understand. Like, she's even taller than me, guys. I'm literally sitting on the pillow because I had to be on the same height as her. But yeah, I really am so happy that you got to be on my channel. I've been wanting you to come, and hopefully you're gonna get more comfortable as we do more videos. I'm hopeful. Come back, please. She's like, well, I don't know about that. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. My brother is in the room making a noise and just sabotaging this video as he does because he's jealous, because ever since he did that video with the makeup with me, he feels as if he's the only one that should be in this hype moment. I'm not jealous. There he is. He's very jealous. But anyway, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and follow my girl. I'm going to put your socials on the description, and I'm also probably going to put like a pop-up thing here for your socials. Please follow her, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Actually, we're gonna shoot another video now, but it's another video. You guys will see it. I'm gonna post it. If I don't post it, just don't worry about it, okay? Alright, bitch. Bye, my shorties. Okay, shorty. Okay. Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty. Okay, shorty.